Hey, what up, y'all? It's your man Abuamerican. Just as a follow up to that video, I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I left some details out that I think are important, so I just wanted to do a follow up to women asking men vulgar questions. Now, this is important for men not to answer these questions, just like women wouldn't answer these questions about about her body to men. You know, if he's asking you your cup size, is your booty soft or firm? If he's asking the size of your areolas, is your is your VJJ innie or outie? These type of things. You'd be really upset as a woman if a man asked you this because all you're gonna think is he wants to use me for my body. When you ask a man about his income, his education, and these type of things, does he own his own business or whatever else? You're basically asking the same thing. You want to use him for his income, and that's how he should see it. But men, for some reason, beam about this and like, oh, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer. You're saying use me, guys. And women, you're saying you're a user when you ask these questions. Just like a man who would ask those questions, he's not allowed to ask those questions. You'd run from him. And so men should run from women who ask these type of questions also. Also, over time, this isn't what's going to maintain attraction. His self-improvement and his ability to self-improve is what's going to maintain attraction. Just like he doesn't want you to turn into a fatty after you get married. He doesn't even want you to improve. He just wants you to stay continuously consistent in what attracted him to you, right? He doesn't want you to gain a whole bunch of weight and turn into a fat cow when you were like, you were built like an ant when he first met you. He wants you to maintain that to maintain his attraction. It's the same thing vice versa. And I got an alarm going off here. Sorry, guys. These type of things are important to understand when you women are asking these questions, and men when women are asking you these questions. This is not okay by any stretch of the imagination for you to accept this as normal. It's not okay that society has made this normal. Because, see, here's the thing, you're expected to love her no matter what she turns into. She turns into a great big land whale after a kid or two. And we know it doesn't have to be like that. It's just an excuse to be lazy. But we know that this is what happens to a lot of women. You're expected to love her regardless. And you're supposed to stick it out with her. But if you lose your job, your career, or whatever else, oh, a real man provides, a real man this, that, the other, you're not a real man, your attraction drops, bam, through the floor. It's a double standard that we shouldn't accept. And it's not okay that, society puts this burden on men but not on women. All the onus, all the work is on you. And no, it's not like that because each party has their role and each party needs to play their role. She needs to stay in the condition that attracted you to her, just like you do. Okay? Here's another thing to think about. Does a woman really love you in regards to your career and whatever else, if that's what's attracting her to you? These aren't really compatibility markers. You are not your job. You can lose your job, you can change jobs, you can get demoted, you can get fired. And if that's what attracted her to you, what happens when you lose that? But a woman is the sum of her body parts in general. You can't separate her from her body parts. So a man's love for a woman generally is more complete than that of a woman towards a man. She's attracted to certain attributes that are not a part of his innate physical person. And this is generally why you find that men kill themselves in a breakup and women don't. She goes finds what's attractive or what she finds attractive in another man and she starts a new relationship. But a guy generally loves a woman for what attracts him to her, her body, her boobs, whatever else. And you can't separate that from her. You can't take that from her. It can't be removed from her. No one can fire her from her big butt or whatever else, or her looks or her beauty, unless she just completely lets go and becomes just like this ugly land whale pig thing. And generally women don't do that because they like to maintain a high sexual market value unless she gets complacent with you as a man. So, it's not right. Don't ask him about this stuff. If you have these expectations from him that he accepts you no matter how you are, then you accept him no matter how he is. And guys, you shouldn't accept less from her. because you understand passively that that's what's going to be expected of you. Stick by her side no matter what happens. Well, then she needs to apply that to herself also. So I just wanted to add this detail in there. There's probably some more I could add, but I'm not trying to drag this stuff out. So, man, Abuamerican. Catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. Abuamerican. I'm out.